Alright, hi everyone. Okay, so as some of you know, about a week or two ago I was at the Eurogamer Expo, and as is a thing with a lot of video game expos these days, there's a lot of people there trying to promote their game in various ways. And that means lots and lots of freebies. Yeah, there's quite a lot of freebies that they give away at these events, and some companies just hold random competitions, and I'll get more on that when I explain why I have a Sumo digital bag. Anyway, as you can probably tell, there's quite a lot of stuff here, so let's get started and have a look at things. Yeah, it goes over 2 bags because that was easier to carry. And anyway, this is the stuff that I got over 2 days worth of being at the Eurogamer Expo. So let's start off with the Tony's Textiles bag, which is just a tote bag, a random bag from a random shop. And we have hats. Yes, these are that Mario and Rabbids Kingdom battle. They were giving these out non-stop to people. It was crazy. Yeah, there's a Mario version and a Luigi version. Basically, it's a fold-out hat and you can wear it. And there were so many people walking around with these on. There's, yeah, just... at one point, it felt like everybody had one of these. There was just that many going around. So I got given a few, and I picked up a few just to give away to people randomly at random places I go to. So anyway, hats. Okay, there's probably going to be quite a lot of duplicate stuff in here, purely because some companies will just give you handfuls of stuff because they're that desperate to promote their game. And we've got a free game with this issue. Wow! Yeah, I have no idea what the game is, but this is just a magazine for a random game company, I guess. I think a few of these games were actually there. I didn't play them all. This game I did play, Tracks, the train set game. It's basically a design your own wooden train set, and it's really cool. It's actually quite a lot of fun. It's a game you can't really play at a convention, which is why I just managed to walk up and sit down on it, because it requires a lot of time to sink into it. But you could probably build some really elaborate train sets, and if you had one of these as a kid, I'd probably recommend it, actually. It's probably a lot of fun, if you can put a lot of time into it at least anyway. And yeah, there's just some stuff there. It's just a magazine to explain what's going on. And we have a random flyer for something. That's not that exciting. Oh, this is more exciting. Yes. Now, we're probably going to see quite a lot of these. This is Middle-earth: Shadow of War. And Microsoft were handing these out like there was no tomorrow. They had tens of thousands of these, and they were practically throwing entire boxes worth at people. And in fact, if you were waiting in a line, they were just coming over and handing you them. They were even handing you them to other stalls just to give out, because they had that many. But yeah, it's just a quite cool little metal keychain there. It's actually quite a decent freebie, actually. Yeah, it comes in a little bag as well for a little pull string. But yeah, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of these. It was very difficult to actually say, oh, no thank you, I don't want one, because they were practically begging people to take them. There was so many of them. They'd obviously been, the people that they'd hired were obviously just told, give these to people, give all of them to people, or you don't get paid, or something silly. Okay, what else we got in here? We've got more! Another one! And my Friday Day Pass wristband. What else is in here? Oh, I think we've got t-shirts. Aha, yes, and a receipt for something, but that's not that exciting. What have we got here? Ah, Sonic Forces t-shirt, yes. Now, this was interesting. Sega had this hidden cupboard in the middle of their stall, and inside it were boxes upon boxes of Sonic Forces t-shirts. However, they were only giving out an allotted few per day, and the first day I arrived there way too late for one. And unfortunately I never got one. But the second day I arrived there and they still had some, but they only had 2 sizes. I think it was small, and it was either large or medium. I think it was, no, sorry, it was medium and large, that was it. So yeah, I managed to get a medium size because, yay, free t-shirts. But yeah, that's all it is. It's actually quite a cool shirt, really. I don't really care for the game that much, but I've got to admit the t-shirt is actually quite a cool design. It's got like these 2 resistance stars down there, and we've got the Sega logo just here as well. And Got some more stars there, and of course we've got the Sonic Forces logo. So yay, free t-shirt, yippee, that was cool. So yeah, that's one free t-shirt that I got. Oh yeah, also this will be a combination of stuff from me and my partner as well, because she got given a lot of stuff as well. And we have another t-shirt now. This is courtesy of Sony. This was one of those cases where if you pay attention to what's going on around you, you can really get some free stuff. PlayStation Access had a booth there, well, a little stage area, and they were running like various events during the day. And literally, as we were walking past it, a guy comes on stage, and he's got a microphone, and he sort of is looking in a box, and then he walks towards the stage, and I sort of grabbed my partner and said, "Come on, we've got to go to this right now," even though we didn't know what it was. And he basically just started randomly giving out free stuff to people. And I literally just sort of held my hand up and he gave me a free t-shirt. And he gave a few other people free t-shirts as well. This is for Uncharted The Lost Legacy. Yeah, in fact, if you actually watch the Twitch live stream, you can, for the second day, you can probably actually see me at the front just sort of raise my hand up and he just gives me a t-shirt, which was rather nice of him. And now we've got quite a lot of these. Yeah, this was a game that I played over the 2 days that I was there. I played it once on the first day and then again on the second day. And again, one of these is my partner's, which explains why we've got 3 of them. These are lanyards for the game Rogue Trooper. Now, some of you out there might be thinking, wait a minute, I've played that before, and you'd be right. What they've done is they've actually remastered it, and I've got to say, it's a really good remaster. They've done a really good job of it. The only problem with it is they haven't updated it. It's not a remake, it's a remaster. So it's the exact same game, but obviously with more modern visuals and effects and stuff, and it looks really good. It really is really good to play, and it plays just exactly like the original did. So if you weren't a fan of the original, you're probably not going to like the remaster, but I have to say it was really well done. They've done a really good job on it. And basically if you played the game, they gave you a free lanyard. So me and my partner got a lanyard each on the second day, and on the first day they only had one left, but they were allotted stuff, so yay, we got that. And what else we got in here? Yes, we got pin badges. Lots and lots of pin badges. And these were from Rogue Trooper again. They had these cool pin badges. And unfortunately, I'm not 100% certain what this symbolises. I know it's something in the game because in the demo they had that was quite present. I think it's some kind of AI that you have and carry around with you. And it basically upgrades as it goes along depending on how deadly you've been or something. And these are basically the pin badges to show that off. So yeah, we got a set of those each. I think I might have got some on the first day as well, I'm not certain on that. And we have another Shadow of War keyring. And we got a pin badge for Perfect Date. And actually, I'll bring the bag over here now. Yeah. Perfect Date. Now, there's quite a few stuff in here of that, so I'll put that to a side, and if I can find the other things, I'll show you what those are. What we got here? On Microsoft Game Pass for 1 month. Yeah, Microsoft are handing these out like crazy at one point. Basically, if you were in a line for anything, you got one. Might do a giveaway on that later, I'm not 100% sure. I know a few for people who actually have an Xbox, so they probably would appreciate that, so I'll ask them first, otherwise, giveaway time. What else we got? Got some adverts for PlayStation Gear Store. If anybody wants anything off the PlayStation Gear Store, try that code at the checkout. If it still works, you get some money off. And what else is in here? A Total War Warhammer poster. This was folded like this, thank you Sega. It's been bashed quite a bit as well, sadly. So, yep, that's Warhammer. And, well, that's Warhammer as well. That's Warhammer. Yeah, I'm not really into Warhammer. And, you can probably see the cats. Right, yeah, production line. This was a game which I didn't get to play, but again, the people behind it were just handing out free stuff like there was no tomorrow. They were that desperate for people to go home and promote the game. They gave me a free sticker, an entire sticker sheet, and just said, please give these to your friends. please just stick them to your friends. Yeah, a lot of the smaller indie stores were really piling on the free stuff because they're just desperate for publicity, I guess. But which is, it's kind of sad when you think about it. But yeah, sadly, I don't know anything about this game because I just didn't sit down and play it whatsoever. But anyway, there you go. Plug for the game, like I said it would. Production line. Okay, there's a few things of cats here, so I guess we should talk about this. This is Perfect Date. And what's going through your head right now is probably more than accurate. Basically, this is a dating simulator game where you date cats. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, have you heard of the game Hateful Boyfriend, the pigeon dating game? Yeah, it's basically that, but with cats. In fact, it's exactly like that with cats. I don't know if it's the same people behind it. I want to say it's not, but it is literally that. So if you're a fan of that game, you probably would have some enjoyment for this. Sadly, again, this is a game that I didn't play purely because it was a convention setting, and I don't really want to sit down and read like a texty game, if that makes sense to you, whilst I'm there, especially since it'll be really difficult to sort of get a feel for it. But anyway, cat dating game. Amazon, everything about gaming. Everybody got one of these. It is just an advert for Amazon. Goodbye. More hats. And what's this a badge for? Oh, it's another kitty game, Perfect Date game. And, oh, right, Bloody Zombies. Guys, this, for me, was one of, if not the best game I played at the whole convention. And you might be thinking, what the hell is Bloody Zombies? I've never heard of it. Well, Bloody Zombies, basically, think Streets of Rage with zombies. And I know what you're thinking, yawn, that's boring, everything's zombies now. Yes, it is, except this has a really cool party trick. Basically, if you have a VR headset, it's in VR, and you might be thinking, well, what does that mean? What can I do with that? So, you know how when you look at VR on some games which have VR or some games which have 3D, there's like a depth to them? Yeah, it has that view, but another thing which is really cool as well, you know how when you play a game, you can only see like from the left to the right of the screen? And you can't see anything off the edge. But what can sometimes happen is, like, say, let's pretend Kitty here is an enemy. So the Kitty will come out, and you're like, and it will attack you, and then it might sort of wander off, and you've got to wait for it to come back. Or you could throw an enemy off and hopefully hit the enemy. Well, what you can do if you have VR is if you turn your head to, say, the left or the right, you can see the full level. Yeah, the entire level is there, and you can actually see where the enemies go and even go and chase them. And what's really cool is, at certain points, you can actually see the next wave of enemies coming down the street to you. So say you're busy dealing with a bunch of enemies. If anybody's got VR, they can look and sort of give you a heads up if a huge force of enemies or a much stronger enemy is coming. Also I have to mention the character designs on this were pretty cool as well, and the actual combat was quite satisfying. The only downside was it was just a little bit slow paced, but there was a lot of homages in this to various other previous beat 'em up games. There was a lot for Streets of Rage. In fact, there was one moment which was basically lifted from Streets of Rage 3, where you're being chased by a heavy goods what was it? Like a digger truck's chasing you, which is really good. And the devs behind this were so cool, and they were so nice. And they actually did me a favour. But I've never worn a VR headset before due to reasons of having poor eyesight. So I'd never worn one before, and they actually let me wear the VR headset first in the group of people that played it, just so I could get comfortable with it, which was really good of them. Yeah, I was really impressed with this. Now, unless somebody actually uploads video of what you can see if you have the VR headset on, you will not get what I'm on about, but it does look fantastic, and it really has sold me on VR. but you can also play this without VR as well, and you can also mix and match. Like, everybody can have VR, nobody can have VR, one person can have it, everybody can have it except one, or any combination. You know, it's not a requirement, and it's a really good game. I can't recommend it enough, that one. And we have a badge for production line again. Okay, what else is in here? Another Sonic Forces t-shirt, yay! Another pin badge, yay! We have another Sonic Forces t-shirt, yeah. You might be wondering how this happened. Well, basically we went to the booth and there was a person there literally handing people t-shirts non-stop. And we got a t-shirt at the moment we entered it. And then we sat down and played the game. And whilst we were playing the game, I sort of became aware of a man standing behind us. And after we finished playing it, he said, "Oh, did you enjoy the game?" We were like, "Oh, yeah, it was fine." You know, because you're not just going to turn around and say, "No, mate, I thought it was crap," because that's just not a cool thing to do at the convention. So, yeah, we said, "Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's fine." He said, "Oh, what size shirt are you?" And I sort of said, large. And my partner said, small. And he went, "Oh, I don't have a small, but here's a medium and here's a large." And he just gave us another set of t-shirts. We were like, "Oh, okay, thank you. I'll give that to my godson, I guess." So yeah, another Sonic Forces t-shirt. Yay. Another Rogue Trooper pin badge. Yay. And I will show that one off a bit later, I think. What else we got in here? What else we got? In fact, I might just pause the video one moment. Okay guys, so back after a quick break there. Yeah, what I just had to do was we got 2 Sumo Digital goodie bags, and I just wanted to make sure that they both had the same stuff in, so I wasn't wasting time showing one and then showing the exact same things. And there was also a very obvious code redemption for a video game, and I really want to play that game, so I didn't want to accidentally show that. Anyway, let's take a look at what was inside a Sumo Digital goodie bag. And this was very lucky. Basically, Sumo Digital did not have a stall there, but they did have people sort of wandering around, and you could ask them questions about careers and advice and stuff. And they also had a guy walking around who had a Noodle plush on his head. And if you don't know who Noodle is, he's the snake character from Snake Pass. And basically, if you found this guy and sort of said Snake Pass to him or Sumo Digital, he would give you a free goodie bag. And we knew he was there, and we'd seen they'd put out some various tweets about him being there. And it was basically ended up becoming like a little mini scavenger hunt. You had to find this guy, and he was randomly dropping clues throughout the day as to whereabouts he was. And the first day we were there, we could not find him, and he announced that he'd run out of his daily allowance of goodie bags for the day about mid-afternoon. But the second day we were there, we'd been in EGX for about an hour, and I was like, I really want to find Sumo Digital. I really want to find the guy. And we were just sort of wandering around, and at one point I said, "Look, I'm getting kind of hungry. Should we just go get something to eat now?" And my partner said, "Yeah, let's just go have a sit down for a bit," because it had been quite a busy morning. We'd been out very early, and even though we'd only been in EGX for about an hour, we'd actually been up moving around for getting on for about 4 or 5 hours. Anyway, and just as we'd finished saying that, I turned around to head towards the exit, and literally walking in front of me is the Sumo Digital guy. And I went, "Oh, Sumo Digital!" And we sort of then chased him down, and we said, "Sumo Digital!" And he went, "Hey!" And he was like, "Oh, congratulations, guys, you found me." And he gave us both goodie bags. And I've not had a proper look in these yet, but these are some pretty awesome goodie bags. So the first thing we've got is this printed off sheet, which is basically a brief history of Sumo Digital. And yeah, this isn't too bad, actually. See, where is it? There's the game I helped to make. Sonic and Sega's All-Stars Racing Transformed. Yeah, I helped to make that. Yay. Yeah, it's basically an advert for the company, but yeah, it's not too bad. Anyway, that's that. We've got... Oh, another one of those! Yay. That's nothing to do with Sumo Digital. Oh yeah, there is some just generic stuff in here, so let's just get that out of the way. We've got more Shadow of War keyrings. So many, oh my god, there's another one. Yeah, well, I did say they were giving these out like candy. What we got in here? Ah yes, we've got some more game passes. Again, Microsoft were going crazy with these. More Perfect Date stuff. They were desperately trying to get people for that. Another game which I don't think I played that one. Something called Switchblade Fortress Samurai Edition. Never, not heard of that one. Yeah, there's a few here. I'm gonna offer these to some of my friends, and then if they don't want them, I probably will do a giveaway on my channel for those. So stay tuned for that. Right, I think that's almost oh my god. Yeah, I think everything that's in this bag now is Sumo Digital stuff, and it seems to be quite substantial, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, also there was a free copy of Snake Pass in here as well, but I really want to play that, so yeah, I've already redeemed that. We've got a Snake Pass t-shirt. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that. That's a really nice shirt. And this is a big shirt. This is a large size, but it's huge. Yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. Oh, what a nice little tee. Yay, Snake Pass. Oh, it's even got their logo on the side here, look. Sumo Digital. Yeah, Sumo Digital is one of my favourite publishers and developers that I really like. Oh, there's some on the back. Yay! Snake Pass. And we've got Sumo Digital's new logo there. Yeah, I have to say, guys, Sumo Digital are a really good developer. Like, really good. And I'm not just saying that because I've had the privilege to work with them. They're such good. They're such talented people. And we've got a, oh, that must have fallen out, a Snake Pass badge. And, oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. So, here we go! Hey, we have got a £1 coin! I don't know how that got in there, but anyway. More kitty stuff. More kitty stuff. More kitty stuff. And a hair grip. Wow. Yeah. Oh, actually, I might be able to explain a lot of this. Basically, my girlfriend's bag broke during the day. So, yeah, a lot of her stuff that was in her bag got transferred to mine. So, yeah, this is probably her loose change, which I should really give back to her. Anyway, let's see what else is in here. We've got a, yeah, there's a Rogue Trooper badge there, which I've already seen, but these are, wow. This is all from one bag. That's a lot of pin badges. That's another kitty. Damn, this is all from one bag. Wow. So yeah, there's a lot of pin badges in this bag. There's Snake Pass on it. The camera will, I'll do one at a time so the camera can focus a bit easier. Are you going to focus? No. There we go. Yeah, green Snake Pass, and you can just probably make out it says Sumo Digital there. And there's a, camera focus please. There we go. Yeah, got like an orangey red coloured one. Yeah, so there's a lot of pin badges here. Again, I guess I'll be offering these to my friends and maybe doing a giveaway, although that's going to be an expensive giveaway for just a little pin badge, but yeah, we'll see. And I got, oh, these are cool. Got Sumo Digital keyring. Oh, with the old Sumo Digital guy. Wow, that's a really cool goodie bag, and of course a giant chunky Sumo Digital pen. Guys, this was a free goodie bag. This is too good for a free goodie bag. This is really awesome. Yeah. Wow. I don't know what to say. That was such a good prize. Yeah, so thumbs up to Sumo Digital, who didn't even have a booth there, but still paid to get in and was just giving people free stuff. That's really cool. Anyway, guys, yeah, oh, actually, there is one more thing I should probably show you, which I've just realised isn't here. I'll be right back. Okay, so back again, and there was one other thing in that we got in the convention. I'm gonna probably have to figure out a way to show you this. Yeah, it's a Sonic Mania giant poster. Now it's got to be naughty here and sort of manhandle the camera so you can see it. Yeah, it's the poster that they've given out at PAX, that they've given out at E3, they've given out a bunch of places. They actually had them here, and I've got to say, it really is wonderful. We actually managed to get a few of these, but we did give them away to some people. Now manhandling this one, because this one actually got quite badly damaged. Because the thing with conventions, and this is a rule I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to always take a poster tube with me, because you always get posters, and if you don't have anything good to put them in, then they get wrecked very easily. Yeah, and there's also Sonic Forces on the other side. The Forces poster is actually really good, with the exception of the custom character's weapon. It just looks so weird. Otherwise, that would be a really cool poster. Yeah, like I was saying, we got 2 of these on the first day because Sega had hundreds of them. And when we went back to our hotel room, the receptionist on duty there basically was commenting on how jealous she was because everybody was coming back with all this really awesome stuff and how her son really liked Sonic. And yeah, she started asking us about when the next Sonic game was out and a few other things, so yeah, we had a chat with her. So basically what we did the second day when we got some more posters, we gave her a poster that we got from the previous day, so yeah, we made her happy. Yeah, she was a good receptionist. Anyway, yeah, that's it guys. That was quite a good haul of stuff, I've got to say, yeah. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.